What if everything you perceive, every joy, every sorrow, every struggle, every breath, is nothing more than a dream? A dream of an entity so vast, so utterly beyond comprehension, that its very existence threatens to unmake your mind. We are taught about creation, about God speaking the world into being, about divine purpose and order. But there are older tales, whispers from the void itself, lore from texts so deeply hidden, so profoundly unsettling, that they speak of a different kind of origin, a beginning not of conscious intent, but of blind cosmic accident, a primal soup of oblivion, a vast formless chaos. Today we confront a name that echoes through the deepest chambers of forbidden knowledge, Azathoth. Not a god in the sense you understand, not a deity to worship or appease. Azathoth is the ultimate nightmare, the daemon sultan, the nuclear chaos, the blind idiot god. And the sinister evidence suggests this entity isn't just a myth. It might be the very ground upon which your fragile reality trembles. We will expose the unsettling parallels. We will reveal the hidden truths. And by the end, you may question everything, including your own sanity. The blind idiot god and the fabric of reality. Let's cut through the comfortable lies first. Your scriptures, your spiritual teachers, your comforting narratives of creation. They tell you of a benevolent, conscious architect, a being of love and light. But what if the truth is far more terrifying? What if the universe isn't a masterpiece of divine design, but the accidental exhalation of an unconscious, dreaming horror? This is Azathoth, not a creator with purpose, but a primal, boundless force. It lies at the absolute center of infinite chaos. It exists beyond space, beyond time, beyond even the very concept of being, and its existence is pure, unadulterated madness. Our reality, your reality, the very stars and galaxies, the ground beneath your feet, your thoughts, your memories, your loved ones, all of it is merely a ripple, a fleeting image within Azathoth's eternal, unthinking slumber. Think about that for a moment. You believe you are real. You believe your choices matter. But if everything is a dream, then what are you? A character in someone else's nightmare? A transient thought in a cosmic mind that feels no pain, no joy, no empathy? This idea shatters the very foundation of self. It renders purpose meaningless. It dissolves the illusion of control. And that, my friends, is why this truth is so profoundly suppressed. Ancient wisdom, often distorted, sometimes hints at this truth. Consider the Gnostics. They spoke of a lesser god, a demiurge, who ignorantly created this flawed material world, not the true divine. What if that demiurge is merely a reflection, a projection of the chaotic, unconscious creative act? Or ponder the Hindu concept of Maya, the grand illusion. Brahma dreams the universe into being, then awakens, and it dissolves. But what if Brahma never truly wakes? What if the dream is eternal, chaotic, and driven by no conscious will? Azathoth embodies this nightmare scenario, an unconscious dream god whose very existence means our reality is infinitely fragile and perhaps already fracturing. If you find yourself drawn to these deeper, unsettling truths, if the conventional explanations leave you feeling hollow, then know you're not alone. There are others who feel this cosmic pull, others who seek to understand the threads of reality that fray at the edges. Consider subscribing to this channel. We don't offer comfort here. We offer clarity. We offer truth, the kind of truth that demands you face the abyss head on. The cosmic symphony of madness. Around Azathoth, in the terrifying abyss, there are beings. They are known in the lore as the flute players and the drummers. They dance, they chant, they play their cacophonous music. This isn't entertainment, it's a cosmic lullaby. Their ceaseless performance prevents Azathoth from waking. If Azathoth were to stir, to truly awaken from its oblivious slumber, then everything, every atom, every memory, every thought would vanish. It would collapse back into the primal chaos from which it emerged. What do these flute players and drummers truly represent? In the hidden traditions, in the whispered knowledge of occultists, they symbolize the forces that maintain the illusion. They are the energetic currents, the vibrations, the unseen entities, the very fabric of cosmic law. However bizarre, they are the guardians of the dream. They ensure the chaos remains contained. They prevent the ultimate truth from bursting through. They keep you asleep. Think of your own life. How often do you seek distraction? How do you fill your days? With noise, with shallow pursuits, with endless consumption, with comforting narratives, spiritual or mundane. These are your own personal flute players and drummers. They are the distractions that keep you from confronting the void. They are the societal structures, the media, the endless pursuit of material gain, the dogma that tells you exactly what to believe, all designed, perhaps unconsciously, to keep humanity from sensing the true fragility of its existence, from realizing that the ground underfoot is merely an illusion. The psychological impact of this is profound. If our reality is a dream, then what of free will? What of individuality? Are you truly making choices? Or are you simply acting out a part in a dream scenario? A character in a narrative dictated by the slumbering mind of an unknowable horror? This isn't just a philosophical question. It's an assault on your very identity. Your sense of agency, your cherished self dissolves. Many ancient traditions, like certain schools of Buddhism, speak of the no-self, the illusion of a separate, permanent ego. But their path is one of conscious awakening, of shedding the illusion for liberation. Azathoth presents the inverse, a forced, violent dissolution. Not liberation, but annihilation, a return to the primordial soup of oblivion. This is the horror that many intuitive, sensitive souls sense. This is why existential dread grips so many in our modern age. It's a subconscious shudder, a premonition of the void. Whispers from the void, signs of the unraveling. So, if Azathoth is real, if our reality is its dream, where is the evidence? The sinister evidence isn't found in a laboratory. It isn't statistical. It is woven into the very fabric of your experience. It manifests as a profound, unsettling feeling, a persistent glitch in the matrix of your perceived reality. Have you ever experienced moments of profound unreality? A sudden sense that the world around you is transparent, that the people you know are merely projections, or a jarring sense of déjà vu that feels less like a memory and more like a scene replaying in a broken loop. These aren't just quirks of the mind. They are the whispers from the void. They are the dream fabric thinning, brief, terrifying glimpses beyond the veil. Look at the accelerating chaos in our world, the inexplicable rise of madness, the crumbling of once stable institutions, the sheer absurdity that pervades our news cycles and social interactions. It defies logic. It defies common sense. It's as if the dream is becoming restless. The dreamer's thoughts are churning. The coherence is dissolving. Could it be a symptom of Azathoth's sleep becoming troubled, the cosmic music faltering? From a spiritual perspective, consider the increasing prevalence of psychic phenomena, the thinning of the barriers between dimensions, the surge in reported encounters with entities, both benevolent and malevolent. These aren't random occurrences. They are signs signs that the boundaries of perception are eroding. The dream world is no longer as stable as it once was. The curtain is parting. What once remained hidden is now pressing in. This is not the neat, orderly universe of conscious creation. This is the spontaneous, unhinged manifestation of an unconscious mind, a mind that cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality. Because it is reality, the psychological toll is immense. The growing anxiety, the collective sense of despair, the nihilistic undertones of modern art and philosophy. These aren't just social trends. They are the echoing screams of souls who on some deep subconscious level are sensing the Azathothian truth. They feel the ground shifting, they sense the looming dissolution, and they have no framework to understand it. No comforting God to pray to, just the terrifying whisper that everything they cherish is a dream, and the dreamer is restless. The path of forbidden knowledge and its cost. For centuries, certain individuals, certain orders, have sought this forbidden knowledge. They have delved into grimoires, they have deciphered arcane symbols, they have peered into the abyss, not for power necessarily, but for truth. The kind of truth that rips away every comforting illusion, the truth of Azathoth. The reference to the king in yellow is apt here. To read that play, to truly comprehend it, was to invite madness. Not because it cursed you, but because it revealed truths the human mind could not bear. Similarly, to grasp the concept of Azathoth, to truly integrate it into your understanding of existence, is to walk a path fraught with peril. It isn't a malicious entity that strikes you down. It's the sheer, unadulterated reality of its nature that breaks you. Your mind, designed for a linear cause and effect universe, recoils from the idea of ultimate chaos. Your ego, built on the foundation of individuality and free will, cannot withstand the thought of being a mere construct in a cosmic dream. To truly understand Azathoth is to embrace the dissolution of self. It's to accept that your entire life, your loves, your losses, your aspirations are merely ephemera, bubbles on a vast churning ocean of cosmic unconsciousness. Many who have glimpsed this truth have retreated into madness. They have become catatonic, or they have turned to nihilism, embracing destruction as the only honest response. The cost of this forbidden knowledge is your sanity as you know it. It's the forfeiture of your comfortable illusions. It's the understanding that the universe doesn't care about you. It doesn't even know you exist. This channel often explores the darker, more unsettling corners of esoteric knowledge. We delve into demonology, ancient rituals, hidden histories, and the true nature of entities both seen and unseen. If you feel compelled to venture further into these territories, to understand the forces that truly shape our world, then seek out our playlist on esoteric knowledge, or perhaps our demonology playlist. The link, as always, will be in the pinned comment. We offer no easy answers, only deeper questions, and perhaps a map through the madness. Reclaiming sanity in the face of chaos. So what then? If Azathoth is real, if our reality is its indifferent dream, are we doomed? Is there no escape? No meaning? The brutal honesty of this truth is that there is no conventional escape. You cannot defeat Azathoth. You cannot reason with it. It is not a being with intent. It simply is. However, and this is where the profound appeal lies, this truth also holds a terrifying liberation. If everything is a dream, then what truly binds you? The illusions that once held you captive suddenly lose their power. Your anxieties about the mundane world, your fears of failure, your attachments to transient things, they begin to dissipate. They are merely components of the dream. The path forward isn't to fight the dream, it's to understand your place within it. It is to consciously choose your perception, to create your own meaning, fiercely, in the face of ultimate meaninglessness. This isn't easy. It requires an immense internal fortitude. It demands that you confront the abyss and refuse to be consumed. You choose to embrace the gift of consciousness. Even if that consciousness is a dream fragment, it is yours. You choose to act with intention, to love, to create, to learn, not because it serves a grand cosmic purpose, but because it is the only way to defy the void, to craft your own truth within the dream, to be a conscious participant rather than a mindless puppet. This is the ultimate test of your spirit. Can you look into the face of ultimate indifferent chaos and still choose to live, to find beauty, to forge connection? It's not about finding a benevolent God outside yourself. It's about finding the divine spark within, that spark that can burn even in the heart of Azathoth's dream. The truth teller's path is not about comfort, it's about resilience. It's about embracing the horror and then defining your own light. The world you perceive, the life you live, might indeed be a dream. But what a dream! What an opportunity to experience, to feel, to learn before the dreamer stirs. The sinister evidence of Azathoth's reality is all around you. It's within you. It's that deep unease, that nagging sense that something isn't right. Now you have a name for it. The question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you hide from it, or will you face it and truly begin to live? Do you feel it now, that subtle hum, louder than before, that sense of the world's fragile edge? Tell me, in the comments below, what is the most unsettling glitch you've experienced in your own reality? What small moment made you question everything you thought you knew? Share your truth, even if it's just a whisper in the dream.